Angular introduction. Okay. And then Angular components we are going to discuss, and data holding in terms of interpolation, model binding, and then event binding, etc. For that, you are going to use ng model. Okay. Second thing is communication between component. Communication between component. In this, you are going to talk about parent to child, child component communication, and child to parent. Okay, Amar? Okay.
Only these topics only, sir.
Yeah. And then services. In that, you are going to talk about observable and injection. Okay. And then
Pipes also there, sir.
come again.
Pipes also there.
I'll come. Pipes, before this one, we will discuss pipes. Pipes is a very simple topic. Okay.
Yes,
It's
yes.
basically to define structure of the data type, in which format the data should be displayed. That is why we are going for pipes. Okay. It's not a big topic. And you have a concept called RxJX, which is related to state management. You understand? We need to discuss state management. How are we going to maintain the state of that application?
And the forms validations also there, sir. Forms also two types. We are sir.
Come again?
Forms.
That's what I'm saying. Active forms and reactive forms.
Oh yes.
Okay, active one. Reactive forms I will discuss. Okay. The service will in turn call a API. Okay. And this is the most important. On top of that, before going to after service, I'm going to have a concept called routing. How are you going to call the application in different places? Okay. So this is the most important topics we are going to cover in Angular. Anybody questions? Any questions do you have? Anybody have any questions? Pratibha? Ishwar?
Yeah, please explain the topic wise, sir.
Come again? Yeah, I will
Explain
go
the
topic wise only. I'll go topic wise only. When I'm teaching the class, I'm taking topic wise only. Any
I think
questions?
one more also, directive also there, sir. Directives also there.
What is directives?
I know the topic, but
directives, it is part of it. Every day we are working on directives only. I will explain. Don't worry.
Directive is the separate topic, sir, I think.
No, it is not a separate topic. It is part of the Angular. I'll tell you. Don't worry.
No, Angular only. That is a different topic I'm saying.
We'll see.
Dependency injection also there, sir.
This one will have dependency injection. Okay. These are all major concepts. In this major concepts, dependency injection comes into picture.
Okay.
Whenever you import the service, that service will become a dependency injection. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's get into today's topic. Can I move forward?
Yes, sir.
Venkat? Venkat, are you there? Venkat? Venkatesh? You are in mute. Shivasai, do you have any questions? Ishwar, any questions?
Yeah,
Faisal?
I'm listening, Narendra. Actually, my manager also pinged me because
Okay.
that's why
Manik,
now just
Mailswamy? No problem. Judy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. And today's topic is how I am going to interact with my UI2 frontend. CD exercise. Okay, here ng sub. So here you have a 20 and 20. You are passing data from parent to child. We discussed yesterday. Now what I'm going to do, go to my parent component. I'm removing this. Now you see here, it throws an error. Why? Because the child is expecting that value. Now I'm removing this also. And then in the HTML, I'm removing this too also. I say simply H1 child component. Property first name does not exist in top component. I remove this. I remove this as well. I say parent. Okay. Now I have parent component, I have a child component. Now in the child component, I want to set a variable. Okay. I am going to pass data from child component to parent component. To do that, first let me go to child component. I'm defining this child component into like this, enter the first number. enter the FIRST number. Okay. And this I'm going to keep it in a div. Here I'm going to say input type equal to number. Okay. And then copy the same, paste here, saying that second number. And then copy the paste. I'm saying here there is a button. What is my button? Button. Button. I'm simply saying add. Now, if you go to the UI, you get a first number and second number with the button. Say yes or no? Guys, you have to speak.
Yes.
Everybody. Okay. Now, what I want to do, the moment when you click on add, the result should come here first. So how to build the logic? Can anyone tell? Where to build the logic in the component? Here, I'm trying to use first number colon number equal to 0. Second number colon number equal to 0. So how many variables I declared here? How many variables I declared?
Two.
Say yes
Two
or
way.
no? Two variables. How to associate these variables into your HTML? Yesterday we did that, right? Can anyone tell me how to associate the variable?
Property binding.
Yeah.
No, not like that.
Value equal to first number. Hey, shit. Copy, paste. Same way you take this value equal to second number. Right? Now, whenever user enter value, this variables will hold that value. Now click on the button here. Click. Who is watching movie here? Ganesh, please.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
Here you have add number. You copy this add number, go to your component, under the class, you say void. Here you are going to declare a one more number is result colon number equal to 0. Okay, and result equal to this dot first number plus this dot second number. Compile failed. Why?
Result also, this is required. Start results.
Not required, I believe. Okay, fine.
That is also.
Now go back. You see, I'm giving here 20. Here I'm giving 10. Add. Yes, nothing is there. Now go to your component.html. create a one more div. Simply say the sum of two numbers right now. Sum of two number is what? What is the
Zero.
sum of two number?
Null.
Zero.
Yeah. Okay. By default, integer 0.
What are? This is not associating.
Let's debug in inspect. Let's inspect this so we can check the values how we are binding.
No, it should come. Na. It is not at all firing. It's supposed to fire. Hold on a second.
Yeah,
This is how it is. Okay, we need to use ng model. It's correct only.
Sir, can you please go back to TSP?
Hmm?
Can you remove the void that one? I think that is not required. You are not doing any, returning anything, na?
Wait. Wide
Just
is always the best to have. ng model is a known property.
maybe we need to import
It
to
should
get
be
the
import in my module. Where we need to form module has been imported, right?
yeah, it is there. Yeah,
No, not this one. It is in this here.
Sir, we want top of HTML page first line at the rate module.
No. You can import here itself. One place is enough. This module will associate with all your components, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now you see 20, 10, 30. Now, see here, everybody listen. In the child component, I use a ng model where I'm going to assign the first number. Okay. ng model is basically binding the data to two-way communication. When I say two-way communication, I'll explain why do we need a two-way communication. Assume this is your HTML and this is your TypeScript. Okay. Listen carefully. This is your .html. Okay. And this is your .typescript. You want to exchange data between two-way communication. I want to share data from here to here. I want to share data from here to here. Two-way, I need to communicate data. For that, we are using a concept called ng model. Okay. Without using an ng model, you cannot able to communicate data from TypeScript to HTML and HTML to TypeScript. This ng model derived from forms module in the npm package. npm package. No need to install forms module in all the component file. You can directly import in module.ts file. The corresponding component will be get affected by default. See, somebody told me import here. Import here as a form module, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. You guys are told me to import here, but you no need to import here. You can import in the forms module, same
module.
forms module, which is derived from angular.forms. The moment you import here, this module will applicable for these two components. You all got the point, everybody?
Yeah, clear.
Shiva, Ishwar,
Yes.
Venkatesh, Amara Venkatesh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You understand, right? So here, component HTML, I'm using an ng model. In that ng model, I'm going to run my first number. When you click on add number method, why this was not fire? Because we are using here value. If you use ng model, the two-way communication will happen. Whatever data available in the TypeScript will automatically reflect here. Let's see that. In the TypeScript, instead of here, I'm going to say 100. Now go back to your UI. You see 100. If I change, it will change at runtime level. But by default, when you refresh, it will get 100. Okay, so that is how it is. Now, done. But the result you are displaying in the child component, not in your parent component. You need to pass the data to your parent component. For that, you require 3 steps. Let me open a notepad. Angular notes. Pass data from child to parent component. Okay, first thing, in child component, we need to declare, we need to import output event emitter from Angular core, Angular.core module. Okay, what is our first step? Can anyone tell me? What is your first step?
We need to import output.
Okay.
That is, we need to import that module. You mean to say?
You need to import two classes, output class as well as
Event
output class event emitter. Now you go here, close this product right now. Just go here, go to here TS. Instead of input, you just make output. And then event emitter. This is your first step. Clear my point? And
Yeah,
then
clear now.
I need to declare the variable. I need to assign the variable of output, right? Say yes or no. I need to assign the variable of output. For that, here at output, okay, add event equal to new of event emitter.
Yeah,
Okay,
at the rate output is the function.
it's a function. Yeah, I'm coming. At the rate output is an event function. Now what I'm doing, I am associating an event with the name add event to the output module. And then here add event dot emit, add event dot emit of this dot result. I'm saying the moment I click on a button, you calculate the result, pass the result to this emit.
Line 13. Explain it once again. Line 13.
See, you are creating an event. You can't able, why we are creating an event means child cannot able, see, let me give you one more clarity. See, this is your parent component. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
this is your parent component. Okay, in the parent component, you will have a child component. Before you go and understand the code, let you understand one concept. Right? How many components you have? Whether the parent component inside the child component or child component inside the parent component.
Child is inside parent.
Parent component containing child component, not child
Yeah.
component containing parent component, right?
Yes. Yes.
When you pass data from parent to child, you can directly call. It is easy. You are making your call like this, right?
Okay.
Am I right or wrong?
Yeah. Right.
Right.
But in the reverse, if I want to pass data from child to parent, will it possible?
Yes.
It is not possible directly. It is not possible directly. You can't pass data from child to parent directly. Instead, what you will do, you create an event here. You create an event, create an event. This event will tell the parent component something is happened in child. You understand my point?
Yeah.
This
Yes.
event will tell the parent something is happened in the child component. You can't directly pass data directly to your parent component. The parent component can directly pass data to the child component, but child component cannot directly pass data to the parent component. Do you agree with this first?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is why what I am doing here, What I'm doing here? I am creating an event. I am creating an event, and that event will be treated as an output parameter. You understand my
Okay,
point?
that's why. Yeah, understood. That's why we are importing these things in our TypeScript file.
Yeah.
Output and event emitter from
Output
Angular
and
code.
event emitter coming from Angular core. Why? Because this event editor and output will be, this output will decide based on this add event. Right? The moment you click a button, this add number will get initiated or not? Say yes or no?
Yes.
When the add number comes, you know your first number and second number, you created a result. That result you are emitting to your parent with the help of this event.
Okay, got it.
See, you see here, child component dot add component dot colon event emitter of any. Anything I can emit. Any data I can emit. Even I can emit as a property. I can emit as a class. You can even emit as a object. So that's the
Okay.
point behind it.
Large data also we can emit, huh? There
Yes,
isn't any limitation.
absolutely. There is no limitation. You
Okay.
can pass data. That's it. Now coming back in the prad and in the app component.ts, you declare a variable saying that add. I want this variable add result number number equal to 0. Understand my point? I got the add result. Now, in the app component.ts, in the child component, what is your emitter name?
Add
What is your
event.
emitter name in your child component?
Child component.ts
Add
add
event.
event.
Add event.
Add
Copy
event.
this event, go to the HTML. Whenever this event fires, I want to update this. How are we going to do that? What is your variable name here? What is the variable name we created in the app component? Whenever
Add
this
event.
event fired in the child, I need to get the value. What is your event you are firing? What is the result?
Result.
Add result equal to event. Understand my point?
Okay. So in child component, whatever name we declared for output decorator, same thing we need to declare in app parent component TypeScript file.
Yes. But it is having some issues. Let's see. Let me change this as results. Now go to here, you make it as a result. Event is not assignable to type. Why?
Sir, and output parameter also we need to mention the at the rate output. Like input parameter, we are doing same thing only.
We
We
done,
need to,
we done. You see here. Output we didn't at the rate.
no.
This one, right? Yeah, it's compiled successfully. Now you see 20, 10. Okay. Click on add. It is working. Now go back. Whatever the app component HTML I received, here I have to say give the sum of two number is. What is your
Result.
variable here?
Result.
Now go back. You see the sum of two number is 0, to sum of two number is 0. I'm passing this 20, 10. Got it?
Yeah. Yes.
Everybody clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Yes.
Now I'm going back in the child component. I am removing this variable. I don't want this. Now, if you go back, you see the moment if I give 100 here and 50 here, when you click a submit, 150 is happening. Sum of two number is 150.
Yes.
That's all. You build entire logic in your child component. That result you are passing to your parent component. That's all.
Okay.
Anybody have any questions, Venkat? Venkatesh?
No, sir, I'm good. That one.
Ishwar?
Yeah, sir. Okay, sir. No problem.
Ganesh? Judy?
Please, sir.
Ganesh? Anil?
Got it, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you explain the two-way communication? I have some little bit confusion. But my question is how the two-way communication is happen. If the input will be entered in the client side, then we will click the button. But how the two-way communication is happening, I'm a little bit confusion here. Can
This
you
NG model,
okay?
when I use NG model, two-way communication. Whatever data you are entering in HTML, that will automatically reflect in the TypeScript variable. Whatever data you are assigning to the variable, it will come into assign it to the type. See, do you know concept called dependency? In your WPF application, you will have a dependency injection, right?
Yes.
You remember data binding?
Yes.
The same way it will work.
Okay.
Sir, I have a question that
Yeah.
I am okay with that. So this is good for me. But sir, if we generate another two components, like it's a child component, we can say like child one or two. Then sir, how can they communicate? There is no concept like child or parent. They can communicate through this event emitter, sir. Like app component is the parent here and the child component is the child here, but if we generate another two component like brother and sister, and then how can they communicate, sir?
See,
Only with
okay,
this
I
method?
understood. So what you are coming from? See, let me show you one thing. I'm creating one more PPT. Assume you have a parent component, right? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Sir, yes, sir.
And you have a child component. I have one child component. I have another child component. I want to interact from this component to this component. How do I do that? That is your question, right?
Yes, sir.
Always, you can't exchange data directly from here to here. What you need to do, you need to pass your data to parent component. Parent component has a responsibility to share data here to you.
Okay, sir.
So what
So
will
if we
happen? what
multiple
will happen?
components.
Yeah, this will be
Immediate.
your output. This will be your input.
Input.
Understand my point?
Yeah, got it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why? Because you are not going to access this component in this HTML. You are accessing this component in the parent HTML.
Parent. Yes, sir.
Okay. So that
Okay, sir.
this parent contain two childrens. If I want to share data, let's take an example of product. Okay. Assume here you will have a list of products. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This products, when you click add, you need to show here number of products selected in header
Yes, sir.
component. Will the header component and this product component will be clubbed together? No, this is part of this parent component. Your event emitter saying that there is a product has been selected, take that object. That object will given to the header. Header will decide that how many number of products selected. Understand?
Okay. Yes, sir.
This we are going to implement in later point of time.
Okay.
Okay, so there may be n number of child components. We can always send data to parent, and from parent we can communicate with any component.
Absolutely. You
Okay.
can share data from, see, your father has two sons. Will your two sons can share the resources directly in your real life? Only
No.
your father will share the resources, right?
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah,
you are
correct.
earning, you will give it to your father.
Got it.
That's the same way. Your parent component will behave like a father. Even though the parent component has 2 or 3 child components. The child component should give data to parent, not to your brother or somewhere X or Y. That's the thing you need to understand first. So that is why if you come into the code, we created all the logic here. What we did, we never done anything. Only thing, two statements. Statement 1, we made it. And then the statement is, this is the one we are creating an object. And then finally we are emitting from your child. Once you emit that, in your app component.html, you are simply calling that event. What is that event? Where this add event comes from? This add event is nothing but this one. And in that add event, you are saying event. This event is holding that number. And that is going to be assigned to your variable result. Where this result is, you are declared in your parent component. So how many steps? Totally 5 steps. If you understand this 5 steps as a flow, it will be easy. Now go to the notes. Create a object for the event emitter. Event emitter. So what is your object? Add output function add event equal to new of event emitter function. Right? Event emitter function. Now, third point, in add method, emit the result using event emitter object. In add method, emit the result using event emitter object. But you got my point. In the event emitter object, how are we going to emit? How are you going to emit? This dot add event dot emit, it should be a small letter, pass your data. Pass your data. What are the data you want to pass to parent? You are going to do it. All these steps are in child component. Okay, now in parent component, parent component in using a child component tag. What is a child component tag? Child component selector. Component selector. What is your child component selector? App
Add event.
hyphen child is your selector.
Okay.
There you are going to mention this event name. Understand? You
Yeah.
are going to mention this event name equal to, you are going to say what is the variable you are going to use it in the TypeScript. For example, the variable you are using, let's go here in parent component TS. In parent component TS, we are declaring a variable. We are declaring a variable result. We are declaring a variable result. Got it? This variable colon event. This variable equal to $event. Basically, this $event is holding the data from the child component. You understand my point?
Yes.
Yes.
And this child component will notify the parent component that there is an add event has been fired. It's something like in your .NET, you will have event delegates. What will happen? Whenever a new function will be created, you automatically will be fired on another method, right? Event delegates. Venkat, are you there?
Yes.
Amara Venkatesh. Ishwar.
Sir, I don't know event delegates.
There is a concept called event delegate. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Amar Venkat, you know, right?
Yes, sir.
So the same concept. Whenever the event is fired, that will associate here and that will be assigned to the variable with the help of event will be holding the data. That's the concept called output decorator. Now you all understand output decorator?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Tomorrow we are going to talk about few selectors, ng if, ng for, ng loop, how to dynamically get data, all those things, and then we can move forward. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Can you? Okay. Sir.
Yeah, please tell me
A
something.
child component TS. Can you show once? Just want to see that child component .ts
Hold on a second.
for 1 minute.
Yes.
So here we declared 3 variables: output, event, emitter. Okay. Yeah. Clear.
Simple.
Yes.
You
Simple.
declared 3 variables. First number, second number, result.
Yeah.
When you click on add method, you are creating a function. That result will be holding your result, right?
Yes.
And to emit that to your parent component, first what you are doing, you are declaring 2 packages, output and event emitter into the Angular core module. Okay?
Yeah. Clear.
And then you are trying to create object for the event emitter with the help of add event. That add event you are holding as an output.
Okay. Okay.
Saying that whenever this event fired, you need to pass this as an output.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And then here, this dot add event dot emit you are passing, this emit will tell your parent component that something has been changed.
Yes, got it.
You see that?
Yeah, clear.
Emits an event containing a given value. Understand?
Yeah,
That
yes.
emit will be identified by your HTML with the help of add event. Something is emitting. I want to catch it. I'm catching with the help of this event, this value, and assigning to the result. That result will display in the sum.
Okay.
Most of the people struggling to build this logic, if you practice that, you will be more comfortable. Just go ahead and write in the steps and make sure you do it. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sure, sir.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Okay.